Psychology holds that a person's words and behaviors can reveal a lot about their intentions and character. Yes, you might find this shocking, but a lot of psychologists already know this. The field of criminal psychology is popular for a reason. People have a tendency to respond a certain way. Every action we perform is more closely connected to our subconscious. The real us is found in our subconscious. You cannot alter your true nature, no matter how skilled an actor you may be. We shall determine whether or not she is worth your attention based on this fact. You will know how to read a woman's heart at the end of this video. Welcome to Z Taxi. On this channel, we love sharing relationship information, tips, and tricks to help you take your game to the next level. Subscribe if you're new here and give this video a big thumbs up for that good old YouTube algorithm. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. 10. She always comes first. Guys need to realize that you might not always express your emotions. You are not allowed to discuss your day's events. However, she ignores your attempts to communicate when you do. She simply doesn't give a damn about any big thing that happened in your life. For instance, it would be a huge accomplishment for you to receive a significant promotion at work. It should mean a great deal to you both. But the Kardashians are her only topic of conversation. She attempts to change the topic when you become enthusiastic about your aspirations and want to share your ideas. She ignores your interests while involving her own. It implies that she has no regard for you. It's one of the most obvious indicators that someone is selfish. Get off the ship right away if you observe your partner acting in this way. 9. I'm now occupied. We are aware of how taxing work may be. You have to work a 9-to-5 job because you're a man. Everybody works in their daily life. You manage to find time for your family despite working 9-to-5 jobs. It's because your kin are important. You ensure that your family is receiving your full attention. Concurrently, you are running necessary errands. We are all aware of these situations. However, it is cause for concern if your significant other disappears on a regular basis. She responds to messages or phone calls by saying, "I'm in the middle of a job." She claims that she is now occupied. Keep in mind that no matter what is going on in her life, a woman who is interested in a man will find time for him. 8. That's what my ex did once. It is not appropriate to discuss your previous relationships with your spouse when you are together. It is a warning sign when a girl you are dating keeps bringing up her previous partner. What it is doesn't matter. For instance, she might pointlessly bring up her ex while you are preparing dinner and say something like, "My ex used to chop onions differently." Knowing this kind of stuff will only increase your feelings of insecurity. You might be a rebound boyfriend if she acts in this way on a frequent basis. She is attempting to run away from her grief when she brings up her previous relationships all the time. Rather of choosing you out of desire, she's just using you as a cushion. Be not the guy who comes back for her. Move on from her right away if you see that she frequently brings up her former partner. Don't let your emotions grow too attached. 7. You're to blame. It's another warning sign that most men overlook. She is not going to own up to her mistakes or provide an apology. You have to ask her for forgiveness if you do something wrong. But in some way, you are held responsible if she does something wrong. She never expresses regret. She says nothing but that you should be blamed for doing it. It is an indicator to be extremely cautious. You have to realize that mutual responsibility is the foundation of all partnerships. You two can make things work out if you truly love and forgive one another. But if she can't own up to her error, you should end your relationship with her. She is not mature enough to be with you, as seen by this. Therefore, before giving your heart to your lover, make sure she doesn't have this issue. 6. Drawing attention to shortcomings. It's a serious warning sign that you need to be aware of. Your girlfriend should support you in becoming a better person and make sure you don't feel insecure around her when you're together. As a partner, it is her responsibility to make you feel cherished. When you talk to her, she should make you feel content. For a relationship to advance in that area, it is vital. Leave her if she is continuously telling you that you are a bad person. You have to be at ease in your own skin while you're with your significant other. If she consistently calls attention to the negative aspects of your personality instead of encouraging you to change, it is cause for concern. You have to feel comfortable around her as a male. If she depresses you and prevents you from improving, move on from her. 5. I am alone with no one. It is the most typical response when a woman confides in you for emotional assistance. Just to be clear, you are her partner rather than her therapist. It is not your responsibility to diagnose or treat her mental health issues or to solve her problems. Although we can appreciate your want to feel like Superman, it is not your responsibility to resolve her issues. It follows that she doesn't need you to save her if she is playing defenseless in front of you. She will rely on you for everything if you do that. She needs to be counseled by a licensed psychiatrist. That relationship won't be a partnership if you choose to save her. Relationships like these quickly grow old and make you hate who you are. It is therefore preferable to leave her before you get to that point for your own benefit. 4. It wasn't anything major. Nothing is more repulsive than discovering your significant other with someone else. The game is ended right away if she betrays you. She may claim that it happened just once. It is preferable that you walk away from her, even if you didn't capture her and she admitted it. The foundation of each relationship is faithfulness and reliability. You have to realize that without trust, love is impossible. Humans form lifelong biological bonds with other humans. You will get estranged from her as a result of the trauma of her dating someone else. So, if she claims it was nothing serious, get away from her right away. Because she has now committed another serious crime in addition to betraying your confidence. When you told her about her infidelity, she brushed off all of your feelings. She may even claim that it happened just once. She's already cheated on you, so don't give her any second thought. 3. Excessive sensitivity. You are overly sensitive, I see. It would be really inconsiderate to say this to your partner. If she makes light of your mistakes, it is not a good indicator. If she makes jokes about your deeply felt losses, it's not a good sign. And she believes you are too sensitive when you confront her rather than offering an apology. You have to be able to roll with the punches, she continues. When someone makes fun of you, you have to have the mental toughness to hold back your tears. However, walk away from a spouse that belittles you for your sincere errors. It doesn't take long to end the relationship if she puts you in the same league as people who have achieved that feat. Sayings like these will simply make you look bad about yourself. You won't be inspired to improve by them. 2. Observe me. Women are typically the ones that micromanage the schedule of their male partners. They request permission to meet with their friends from their wives and girlfriends. Most of the time, you can get away with it since you know your spouse won't interfere with your enjoyment. That partnership is wholesome. But it's improper if she demands that you follow her orders at all times. If she asks you to give up your hobbies, that's a warning sign. You shouldn't be sacrificing time spent with your pals. If she is not fond of your buddies, that's acceptable. However, if she objects to you spending quality time with them, it is not a good indicator. Simply cease seeing her if she begins to threaten you, saying it's either them or her. Leave that relationship right now, because she will shackle you and prevent you from ever having joy. 1. You are deceitful. She says you cheated on her with a different woman. I'm not right. In a relationship, you have to have faith in the other person, unless they have, of course, shown you wrong. Generally speaking, it is incorrect to accuse your spouse of infidelity in the absence of solid proof. In a partnership, a little envy is acceptable. Some people could even argue that having some jealousy is healthy. But if you haven't given her any cause for concern, her accusation of infidelity is a bad omen. Early in your relationship, keep an eye out for signs that she is looking through your phone. You can be sure that things will get worse if she keeps acting that way. Then, since she won't accept reasoned proof, you will have to exhaust yourself refuting her allegations. In summary, when you are in a relationship with a girl, you cannot compromise on any of these important issues. Due to their emotional nature, women respond in certain ways. However, that does not mean they may ignore reasoning. Respect must be maintained, and you should be with someone who boosts your spirits rather than someone who depletes it. If you've made it this far, please confirm that you've learned everything there is to know by leaving a 100% positive comment below. Thank you for observing.